Hey, this is Kevin Flanagan, the Road Warrior, and I'm here for Empower Network and here in North Carolina. And this is a video on a blog I wrote, and if you've seen any of my videos, you probably know that I have a huge passion for the veterans. I spent 14 years in the Marine Corps, and I know the struggles that they're having right now with finding jobs and getting back and acclimating to civilian life. So I was on one of the sites for the VA, and Chard Anhart is a great writer who put out a point-by-point guide on how to find jobs and what things to do and what things to look for and what things to emphasize. And it was really good because she talks about the fact that, you know, as military people, you have discipline, leadership, teamwork, mission focus, determination, and adaptability. You learn that in the service. You're taught it in the service. So if you surround yourself with optimistic people, forward-thinking people, and get out there, there's a lot of things that you can do to help yourself. So I want to zip through what the article is called From Separation to Gravy. And here's some hints to just help you do a better job. List the aspects your perfect civilian job needs to have. You know, and maybe it's hours, maybe it's the kind of people you work with, maybe it's location, maybe it's work culture. Well, you can do that. And then use those points to do research for the kind of company that you would want to work for. Because actually, in reality, you can if the company really likes you, they'll find a position for you. 2 is list names of companies that fit your criteria. Again, do your research. 3 is research companies. Get a background on each company. Become informed as to asking intelligent questions. Call them up. Talk to them. Find out companies that compete with them, because there's lots of companies. Once you get into a certain niche, maybe like myself, when I got out of the Marine Corps, I was in avionics and flight controls. I was a crew chief, and I looked into the airlines, I looked into electronics, which got me into high-tech sales. So get a warm introduction. You can find sponsors anywhere in life. You just have to know that all it takes is a few conversations. Fine-tune your resume to match each company. This is critical. I do it now. If you find a company that you think you want to work for, or you see a job opportunity that looks like it fits, then rewrite your resume around that job so it looks like their next logical choice in that position is you. Get face-to-face with boomers. I'm a boomer. I'm in middle management. I can tell you that baby boomers, the 50s and 60-year-olds, are still running most companies. And to get on the good side of a potential boomer boss, get to know them and convince them that you are prepared to go the extra mile, because the generation that's coming home from Iraq and Afghanistan has a bad reputation of not putting in the hours and not wanting to do the work. And you have the chops. You were taught it in the military. Shake hands 7. Shake hands with as many people as possible. Network. Just your immediate friends know people who know people. And take it from 6 degrees of separation down to 1 degree. 1 degree of separation. Find a mentor in your industry. Good mentors will gladly give you advice. They may also open doors to their Rolodex, their online contacts, introduce you to potential employers. And you know what? Maybe it isn't the ideal job, but for now it's a job. And maybe that will take you into another position, and maybe it'll take 2 or 3 positions to get you to where you want to be. But here's a huge thing to think about. Think about all the military alumni out there, like me, that have vast numbers of contacts in different industries. All you got to do is tap into them. Take the 1 degree challenge, and this is what I was just talking about. Everybody is separated by 6 degrees of separation. Use Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn is a wonderful resource. And find people that meet where you want to go. Introduce yourself, even if it's through social media. And then commit to the job of getting a job. Don't expect to be handed the perfect job. Persist. Start lower on the food chain than what you were doing. Swallow your pride a little and know that you got to start off maybe a little bit from scratch. It may not be as responsibility laden or as much of a great title as you had in the service. So what? You'll get there. They'll recognize how great you are and you'll achieve. Just start where you can. Get your foot in the door. Okay? Speaking of foot in the door, at the bottom of my blog is a great little link. It's to Empower Network. And you want to talk about an infectious, well-oiled machine. We're very new, but we already have 38,000 people participating in Empower Network, and we've only been around since November. Here's a great thing. For $25 for the price of a pizza, you could be learning online marketing, even if all you ever do is do it part-time for now. But we're making amazing money. People are learning every day how to succeed online. $25. What are you waiting for? Take action. I need you on my team. Let's go. Click on that link. $25. You can afford that. This is Kevin Flanagan, the Road Warrior, and I'll see you down the road.